Owen! What's up, buddy? Did I change the time? I did change the time. That's cool. It's Owen. Howdy, buddy. How are you doing today? Don't have a wrestling practice or anything like that?
Go in there.
Oh, you're at a wrestling tournament. Okay. There you go. I'm pulling up my live real quick so I can see your guys' comments. Just went live. That is not it. Why? There we go. Okay, let's get this going, guys. We have killed so many wild boar. I'm sick and tired of grinding these things. They are one ugly animal, for sure. There's a 3. Guessing that's our shooter. It's our shooter buck. I wonder if man or have a name, a special name or something. That'd be weird. 2,204 kills. 2,204 kills. 30 diamonds, 8 rares, 7 trolls. 2,204 kills, 30 dimes, 8 rares, 7 trolls, Owen. I just said that. But I said it before you asked, probably as you were typing. Yeah, nah, it's cool, bro. I'm lagging, or you're lagging? I'm connected to some pretty good Wi-Fi, so I better not be well lagging. I've never had any problems before. Ugh. We're gonna kill us some big fat slices of bacon today. Ooh, the wife went to the store to grab some barbecue sauce, and we're gonna have ribs tonight. So good. Yeah, it's good now. Yeehaw. Yeehaw, you were, it's good now? I didn't know you were a cowboy, Owen. Yeehaw. Just joking. We'll have to come back to this one. I'm always so tired when I come on. I'm always coming on after I get off work. That's probably why, but not the point. I'm hoping to get to 2,300 today. Try to do a full 100 if I can. Level 3. And I wish I could have been in the stream more. Always at wrestling. It's cool, bro. I just don't. It's cool. The only part I don't understand about that is, didn't you have wrestling when I was streaming on Twitch? What was the difference between the Twitch and the YouTube? It's kind of confusing, but you're good, man. You are good. Nah, because I'm a mod? What do you mean? I have like 10 mods now. I have 90 subs. 90 subs, 10 mods. That's like almost 1% of my subs are mods. Or almost 10%. Something along those lines. Huh? The channel hath grown. It took a big boost when I played Red Dead 2. A lot of people was joining on there to watch me play Red Dead 2. That is a rare pig. That level 4 right there. Or so it looks rare. We might, yeah, we're going to tag that 4 and that 3 the right one. Because when you were on Twitch, it was optional practice, and we didn't practice every day and didn't have a tournament every week. Yeah, no, you're good, bro. You're good. I ain't complaining about it. And anybody else's opinions shouldn't really matter, other than yours and mine. So it's your life. Ooh, and I'm gonna mess something else up. That's good. We're good. We are good, man. I'm pretty sure the level 4 is rare. We will find out though. Definitely looks rare. I shot with the right gun just to make sure. Oh, it is not. It looked like it was, but it is not. So, you playing GTA soon? You're like the only person who like, well, you and Rihu were like the only two people who said anything about what game I should play. I would like to do like an everybody votes kind of thing, because I would hate to start up a game that only like 10% of my viewers want to watch me play. If I can like find something that everybody's like comfortable with watching me play, I'd rather, you know, do that, because it's kind of a I kind of want the streams to be like a for the people kind of thing, not just for myself. Like Red Dead 2. If I never had a YouTube channel, I probably would have never played Red Dead 2. Because it's not like the kind of games I like to play on my own, you know? But I definitely did enjoy it, and everybody else seemed to enjoy it too, so I'd kind of like to do something like that again. Or like, you know, everybody comes in and is like, hey, you should play this, David, and then I play it, and everybody enjoys it. So that's what I enjoy, when everybody enjoys something. We're all just having fun and chillaxing in a party or on a stream or something. So, if we can do something like that, that'd be awesome. I just need to figure out what everybody wants to watch me play. Besides the Hunter, of course. Which, again, we'll be sticking mostly to the Hunter anyway. But it's good to play another game every once in a while. You know, a couple hours here, a couple hours there. Yeah, I know what cauliflower ear is. Somebody don't you wear helmets in wrestling? Somebody smack you so hard that it caved your helmet in and gave you cauliflower ear? It usually just happens from like bare skin, somebody smacking your ear really hard over and over again for years. Is yours gonna go away, or does it have to be drained, or is it now just kind of permanently what your ear is gonna look like? Also, I feel like that would affect you wearing a helmet. You don't want to drain it? What do you mean? Why don't you want to drain it? I wouldn't want my ears looking like that. Plus, you're supposed to wear a helmet in wrestling, I'm pretty sure. We always wore helmets, like these styrofoam feeling helmets. And it'd really get in the way of wearing a helmet if you had cauliflower ear. If I had cauliflower ear, bro, it would take everything for a doctor to not drain it. I'd be like, get this shit out of me now. I don't want this crap. I'd be getting one of them ear piercing kits and just piercing a bunch of holes in my ear. All over the place, just getting them drained. Like, hell nah. Because if you drain it, it will most likely still come back. Plus, if you don't drain it, it's hard and won't hurt. I mean, I guess if you're gonna... Yeah, but like one day... How do I say this without sounding like I'm being rude? One day you're gonna have to go get a regular job and have a regular life and, you know, be a regular family and stuff. Your whole life's not gonna be about wrestling. And then what are you gonna do? Just walk around with cauliflower ears, bro? Like, I don't know. That'd bug me a little bit, I think. I would definitely be getting that shit drained ASAP. But that's just me. Everybody's different. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, guys. We are grinding fat pigs today. We're trying to get some bacon on the stove top. We are 2,208 kills, 30 dimes, 8 rares, 7 trolls. Go, damn it, too far to the right. Come here, come back. I'm fat fingering here lately, dude. Can't quite aim right. Big old opposable thumbs. I've wrestled for many years, and half the time I don't wear headgear. Unless at a tournament. Yeah. I mean, that'll do it, man. I always wore the headgear when I wrestled. But, I liked the headgear, and I liked the shoes. Like, I was telling you that one day, those shoes, I wish I had a pair of those shoes to this day. They were so sticky, you could literally run up, like they had mats on the walls that had like a rubber outer layer, and if you got those shoes a little bit wet and then rubbed them on a rug, they were so sticky that you could run up the wall like 4 or 5 steps. We were like dunking on the hoops when they were raised up to be put away. We were like dunking on them things and just running up walls and stuff. It was so fun. I wish I had a pair of those shoes to this day. Nah. It's good. You want them. You want them like that. Yeah. I guess. That's how you want them. That's all that matters. Yes. We don't judge. We listen. I thought there was a 3. Yeah, there he is. We don't judge. We listen. Right up the butt. Right up the butt. 2209, guys. We're going to try to get to 2300 a day. I don't know how viable that is with how tired I've been getting here lately. RDR 2. I don't think there's a third one. And I loved it. Red Dead 2 was awesome. Freaking awesome. I kind of went through it too fast. I might go back through it and do a slower gameplay. Like 5 days tops, maybe. I was done with all the Arthur missions, and it didn't take like maybe 2 more days to get done with all the John Marston missions. So I ran through that stuff, like speed ran it, and that's fine for your first playthrough, I guess. But I want to go back and like do a slow play, so I could, get some of the little details that I might have missed the first time. 'Cause there was a lot of stuff I bet you I missed out on. I mostly hours and hours and hours in stream, and people probably got so tired of watching me do this, but I mostly was just hunting the legendary animals. I couldn't get enough of the legendary animals, man. They were so cool. 4 up here, yeah. You're a dead pig, yeah. You're at 1, you're at 2. 1 second. Owen. Not ignoring you. I just, check these pigs down real quick. Okay, yeah. There should be 3. We're gonna count 2 for now, though. I know I was only in here for a bit, but I gotta go wrestling otherwise. Yep, see you later, buddy. Thank you for stopping in. Have a good day, man. Go get them. I would like to get 100 pigs, and then that'll, I know it sounds like a long time for 100 pigs, but that'll probably take me an hour or 2. Probably closer to 2 hours. And then I might live stream something else tonight. Ever since I played Red Dead, I can't do the Call of the Wild for too long for some reason. Like 2 to 3 hours on live, and that's really it. I just get antsy and tired. It's repetitive is what it is. Once we get away from the boar, I could probably get back into it hard again. But I'd say at least 2, maybe 3 hours, and then I might live stream something else tonight. Among Us, Wreckfest, something, I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll find out. Might just chillax and play something else, or figure out what I want to play on stream. In place of Red Dead here soon. Yeah, there was only 2 pigs, now 3, so I was wrong about that, but it's cool. We got them both. We have been popping a lot of 5 mediums. Like I said, my live streams have only been like an hour and a half to 2 hours long here recently, but I've still been getting anywhere from 1 to 3 5 mediums in those 1 to 2 hour streams. It's wild. I've been popping 5s like crazy here recently. You know that Herd management is working for sure. A lot better than I thought it was going to. Took longer, but worked a lot better than I thought it was going to for a first time feeder grind. First time feed zone grind as well, besides the pheasant, I guess. But the pheasant don't count. They're too easy. And that map's so small. It's so quiet at my house right now, guys. It's like the break before the storm. When the wife gets home with the two younger kids, it's gonna be chaotic again. I know it. Get a little bit of peace to myself, and you guys get to enjoy it with me. Rome created an Arc Raiders channel. Good for him. I don't know if I'll ever get into Arc Raiders. It looks like a really big open world Call of Duty kind of game with almost like a Black Ops 3, I think it was, where they had like you could fly on the walls and stuff, but everything was like robotic. Kind of looks like that, like a robotic open world Call of Duty. And it doesn't spark my interest quite as much as everybody else's, I guess. If I'm gonna play that, I might as well just play Call of Duty. And if I'm gonna play Call of Duty online, I'm probably gonna play zombies. Multiplayer is toxic. People calling people racial slurs and all different kinds of stuff. It's not somewhere you want to be if you're trying to just have fun with friends, that's for sure. But man, those old Black Ops maps. If you want to do something with friends, go buy you a PlayStation 3 or even a PlayStation 2. I think it was on. It might have been on. No, it was PlayStation 3 is when it started. And go get you a PlayStation 3, 2 or 3 controllers, and Black Ops 2, and put it on Zombies Transit. You cannot, on a Friday night, you will be up till like 5 in the morning playing that shit with your friends, man. You cannot get more nostalgic and more fun than that. Just, sitting on a bus killing zombies with, 3 to 4 of your best friends. So fun. You're just riding around on a bus and zombies are chasing you and you're figuring out how to get on top of the bus. And dude, so fun. So fun. Just talking about it right now is making me want to go play it. But I don't have a PlayStation 3 anymore, and you can't get Black Ops 2 on a PS5 or a PS4. Well, you might be able to on a PS4. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think they did away with it around the PS4. Pretty sure. Anyway, 2,212 kills, guys. 30 dimes, 8 rares, 7 trolls. Bro, Jinxie was live for 4 days straight. I am going to show my age here a little bit. I don't know who Jinxie is, but that's cool. Sweet. What was he live playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for 4 days straight? Is that what you're saying, Rihu? And welcome to the stream, Rihu. Good to have you, buddy. Yeah. On RDR2. Sweet. I'm still trying to figure out another game to play. You guys gave me some options, and then it was kind of just the two of you, and you guys just kind of stopped messaging altogether. I'm kind of swaying towards either GTA 5 or one of the Assassin's Creeds, because I've never played any of the Assassin's Creeds. I'll probably do Red Dead 1 at some point, but I kind of just want to take a little break from that right now because we did a lot of Red Dead for almost 2 weeks straight. I kind of played through Red Dead 2 a little too fast. I got to go back and pick up on some of the smaller details that I missed out the first playthrough. And then after that, I'd do Red Dead 1 at some point. But that's in the future. I need to find another game to play in between my boar grinds here. Like I said, I'm kind of going towards... because I also want to do something, and I know this is going to sound cheap. I don't make money off YouTube, guys. And I do make good money at work, but kind of like spending that money on like my kids and food and other stuff. I'm kind of leaning towards some of the free games on the PlayStation Plus store, which are like all of the Assassin's Creeds, GTA 5. There was another one, but I can't remember. Either way, I'm leaning towards one of the Assassin's Creed games. It sounds like fun, it looks like fun, and a lot of people play them. I've never played them. But I'm not going to start playing something if nobody wants to watch me play it either. I like a lot, like, I only had 2 people in the Discord messaging with me about that whole conversation. It was Rihu and Owen there. So, I need everybody else's opinion on what I should play. God of War, I've never played God of War before. I'd have to see if it's free in the PlayStation Store or not. Is it fun? I've seen some videos, like some shorts of God of War. Kind of looks cartoony. Like Thanos and some big white guy with red swirls on his body. Kind of looks cartoony. I don't know if it's any fun or not. Is that something you guys would be interested in watching me play? For, you know, a couple hours straight every day. Also, isn't there more than one God of War? I'm pretty sure there's like 2, isn't there? At least, maybe? And if that's the case, which one of the 2 or 3 should I play? That was a level 3. Get your little butt back here. You gonna die. Maybe. Maybe I missed. I don't know. From what you've heard, it's a very good game. Oh, you've never played God of War? Maybe the newer one? Have you ever played God of War, Ryu? Or are you just suggesting a game that you've never played for me to play? I'd rather play games that other people have played so they could like watch me enjoy it, like we did Red Dead. I thought that was pretty fun. I thought you guys liked it. I mean, if you didn't, let me know. But I thought everybody liked watching me do Red Dead. Until everybody started spoiling it, and that was kind of a little agitating. But, not complaining. It was bound to happen, I guess. I tried to delay the inevitable. It did not work. Like I said, I'm really leaning towards one of the Assassin's Creed games. But I would rather everybody give me their opinion. And it just seems like nobody has a care in the world what I play. Except for like 2 people. Anyway. Besides the point. You like open worlds, right? So this is gonna sound really weird. I do not like open world shooter games like Call of Duties and stuff like that. I like open world Nintendo games like Zelda and RPGs. I kind of like open world RPGs that PlayStation puts out that are like set back in time, like The Witcher 3 or stuff with like knights. I don't really like anything other than that, like shooter games. I don't really like open world. Okay, that'd be awesome if I could play Zelda on a PlayStation 5, Ryu. I stream straight from my PlayStation 5, so whatever I stream has to be playable on my PlayStation 5. I do love Zelda, and I have a Switch, but I don't know how to stream from my Switch. Or if I even can. I don't know if I even can do that. That might not even be possible. Because I play a lot of Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom when I'm not playing this stuff. But like open worlds with like Skyrim, I could do Skyrim. Would you guys like to watch me play Skyrim? Or there's a new Oblivion remastered. I loved Oblivion when it came out. I bet you the remastered version's gonna be just as good, probably. Uh, yeah, I've completed every Zelda. My favorite game of all time is The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 64. I probably have more hours in that game than every game on my PlayStation 5 put together. It got boring after I got the best possible loot using glitches. Why would you use glitches? I mean, that's what, like, no wonder why it got boring. You started using glitches. As soon as you do stuff like that, it's going to get boring every time. You gotta experience everything, you know? Even the grind of going and getting stupid stuff. Like, I had to climb so many mountains just to collect those rush rooms or whatever for that the purple rush rooms or whatever for that one guy who gives you a diamond for like 100 of them. I can't tell you how many times instead of like just using Rivali's Gale to fly up the side of the damn mountain, I would climb up just so I could get the damn mushrooms. Like going through and like meticulously doing all that little stuff that seems like grinding and kind of boring at the time, kind of what makes a game. You just got to experience it though. You know, you do something that breaks that and makes it easy, it's going to be boring. There's no point in even doing it, you know, at that point. Yeah. I beat Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild super fast within like a day or two per game. And when I got done beating them, I probably spent like hundreds of hours just collecting stuff and stuff like that, doing the side missions and whatnot. That's how I do it usually, just because I kind of like to separate the story from all the other stuff. Plus, once you beat the story, you have some pretty good stuff to go use in side missions. It makes the side missions way easier. Is that a female? Or, no, that's not even a pig. It's a rock. What am I looking at, dude? Why does it look so dark right now? I thought that damn rock was a pig, man. Come on, dog. We are at 2,218 kills, guys. I'm not going to read off everything every time because it's going to be boring, and I read it off a little too often, so we're going to leave it at that. I am at 2,218 kills. After this pig, it'll be 2,219. I was really hoping this pig would pop at like 1,500. No. I'm going to get some stupid, crazy 3,000 kill grind or something. That would kind of defeat the purpose, though, Rihu, because the light bow one-shots pretty much every enemy other than Ganondorf. If you go according to like it's supposed to. If you go according to like the lore, like Ocarina of Time is where the light bow kind of started, and it's supposed to be like broken basically. That's why Zelda uses it against Ganon in that last fight on the top of the tower in Ocarina of Time. I don't think... Can you even take the light bow out of the fight in Breath of the Wild? I don't think you can. Because I think if you did, it would one-shot everything. At least I would think it would. That would make the most sense if they want to be accurate to lore, but Nintendo's never been accurate to timelines and lore anyway, to be fair. You can get it with a glitch. Yeah, but if it's gotten with a glitch, it's not going to work right. It's not going to work like it's supposed to. It's glitched out. That's what I'm saying. I think if they would properly let you take it out of that last fight, and the reason why they don't let you properly take it out of that last fight is because it would break the game. it would be like one-shotting everything. You're talking about that the last fight, not the last fight, but the second to last fight when you're riding around on the horse. I bet you that's what you're talking about. That's the only time I remember even using light bow. That's the only part of the game if I use light bow, ain't it? That's what, bro. 3 shots of golden Lionel, like, same thing, bro. It's gonna one shot a bokoblin, a moblin, an octorok, all of that shit, all the regular animals. Yeah, that's. I mean, come on, man. It would completely break the game. The game would be too easy. None of the enemies would even be a threat anymore. Which, I mean, to be fair, they kind of did that with Tears of the Kingdom anyway, because you could just auto-build a little bot that runs around with a cannon on its head, killing all the enemies for you while you sit on top of a rock. So, to be completely fair, they kind of already do that anyway. But, again, I don't go around doing that stuff. I don't even auto-build when I play Tears of the Kingdom. I still ride around on my horse. Everybody's like, David, why don't you just put 2 fans and a handle together and fly around? Because it's not as fun. I have a Pona, but you've already conquered everything after the game. No, you haven't. You still have like thousands of side missions. You're telling me you got all 1,000 Korok seeds in Tears of the Kingdom. You didn't. Nobody does that, bro. Like, ever. Yeah, that thing got tore down. I don't know where it went. So, and I don't know if we can put it back up either. I guess I could try. Wouldn't hurt to try, would it? There was a feeder there, but it's not there anymore. I've not played Tears of the Kingdom. Oh. Spoiler alert. I'm sorry. I did not mean to spoil that for you. It's like 4 or 5 years old now. I thought everybody that had already done played it that wanted to play it by now. Speaking, without trying to spoil it too much more, it's basically Breath of the Wild. It's in the same map as Breath of the Wild. It just adds like 2 new floors to Breath of the Wild, an upstairs and a downstairs. You know, but other than that, everything's the same. You still got to get instead of 900 Koroks, it's 1,000 Korok seeds or something like that. Yeah, so you already know all that stuff. It's got a basement to Hyrule basically that covers the entire map, and it's got a ceiling or the Sky Islands that covers pretty much all of Hyrule. It's just basically Breath of the Wild with 2 new floors, and the new floors you're barely like. I guess you're in the depths quite often, but besides that, you're really never on the floating islands except for like maybe 1 or 2 hours here and there. And to be honest, I don't like the depths that much, so I'm not even in the depths that much because you can't see shit unless you got the glowing outfit, which I have. But even then, it's pretty hard. And yes, I know how to shoot the stupid light flowers. Why bother? I'd rather be on the surface riding around on a Pona, slaying animals with my master sword that flings, light beams everywhere when I have full hearts. To use the internet, it's almost impossible to not get spoiled. You say that, Rihu, but I had never seen anything about Red Dead 2 ever until I started playing that game. And that game was probably like, what, 10, 15 years old? Somebody came in my live chat when I was in chapter 5 or chapter 6 and spoiled the whole game for me. I was that close to the damn end, and they spoiled the whole damn thing for me. Arthur dies. I'm like, F you too, man. F you too. I guess it kind of depends on like what you watch a lot on YouTube. Because my YouTube's not filled with video game stuff. My YouTube is filled with football stuff. That's all I ever look up on there. It's like Bengals game highlights and football highlights and stuff like that. So it really pertains to what you watch, because then it'll put certain videos in your feed. Box feeder. Was it a box feeder? I think it was a post feeder, actually. As soon as my algorithm realized I played RDR, I got every possible spoil. Yeah. See, I never played RDR1 either, so that's possibly why I never got spoiled to it. But like, there's literally no video game stuff on my YouTube feed. It's all football and little kid stuff because my daughters watch them on my YouTube sometimes. Other than that, though, all football stuff. Now I don't want to do any missions because I don't want Kieran to die. Yeah, you know who got me, bro? It wasn't Kieran. I honestly did not care that Kieran died. It was Lenny. When they killed out Lenny, it actually pissed me off a little bit. Mind my French. When they killed Lenny, it just that's when the whole game kind of started going south. Like I knew that like the whole game was gonna end up dying pretty much. I guess not south. It's still a really good game, but like you know what I mean. That's when you knew everything was going downhill for the whole club, gang, whatever you want to call it. When Lenny died, the one thing I hoped wasn't going to happen, it didn't end up happening. The Indian guy, Charles, that hangs around with you. I was like, please don't kill out Charles. Please don't kill out Charles. They didn't. He lives. So I was happy about that. And I think out of the gang, my two favorite members of the entire gang are Charles in first place and then Lenny in second place. I mean, it's so hard to not love Charles. He takes you fishing. He takes you hunting several times. He helps you with the Indian tribe, and all he ever does is help people. He never robs people, hurts people, nothing like that. I mean, he does, but like, not really. You know, he more helps people than he does anything else. That bro is definitely seeing dreams of a deer in his visions. And Lenny, it's hard to not love Lenny, man. Lenny's so cool, so nice. Oh, and then Sadie. Sadie would have to be my number 3 favorite character. Who doesn't love Sadie, man? She's awesome. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Rihu. I can't even remember who Kieran is. You keep saying Kieran, but I can't even remember who Kieran is. Kieran, 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 Kieran. Yeah, I don't know who Kieran is. What chapter does he die in? I remember Seamus dying. He gets shot in the head as you're coming into the Gray's town there, doing the Gray's missions. The O'Driscolls who joined. Oh yeah, got his head chopped off. Kieran. Yeah. See, that didn't really strike anything with me because he was kind of like on the enemy side when you first meet him, and then he kind of gets into the group, and then you kind of start building a relationship with him. But before you even build that relationship completely, he dies. So yeah, it didn't really strike my heart chords that much. Seamus dying, that was kind of effed up. Lenny dying was really effed up. That's when I was like, okay, Dutch, you're a money hungry piece of shit, and I'm not gonna do anything you want me to do anymore. F you, Dutch. I don't like you. Screw you, man. All you care about is money. And then, yeah, his family got murdered by the O'Driscolls. He got kidnapped and then forced to work for them. But where does it tell you that in the game? All he says is he was working for them because of. He says in the game that he's working for them because he was working with another gang and that fell out. He had a falling out with them. Then he started working for the Driscolls. On one of the missions he's riding with you, he says that's Arthur. Some dialogue. I don't know. That's weird. Cause I remember like I remember the Sadie stuff. Like the O'Driscolls killed Sadie's husband, so then she ends up getting revenge by killing O'Driscoll himself, or making sure that he hangs, and then going back and killing his entire the rest of his gang that's left over. Man, Sadie's a badass. You give Sadie a knife and a horse and a cowgirl outfit, damn. Damn, boy. Bark, bark. Anyway, and then Seamus, you barely get to really meet Seamus, and you hang out with him only in like 1 or 2 missions, and all he does is blab, blab, blab his mouth, and then he gets shot in the head. That was kind of, kind of upsetting, but not that bad. Bro, the mission where Arthur gets kidnapped, I don't know if I would say peak, but it is one of like my top 10 favorite missions, just because I love, 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 love missions where you like sneak around. Um, Stealth missions, that's what they're called, stealth missions. Which is another reason why I love Oblivion, because every time I play Oblivion or Skyrim, I'm always an assassin slash thief. Dude, so awesome. When you can walk around a city and nobody can even see you, you're like completely invisible. Come on. Come on, man. That's so awesome. Get pickpocket chests and stuff, man. And people. So cool. You gotta run around with that bow too, man. You gotta be silent. Bro, you gotta play Hitman. That's not a game where you like sit on a building and shoot people with a sniper rifle, is it? Because that's not the kind of stealth missions I like. I like shooting people with bows and stabbing them in the neck with daggers and creeping around corners and stuff. That's the kind of stealth missions I like. Hitman. 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 That sounds familiar. I just can't put a picture to the name. All my meals are gone. Exactly what you're saying. So it's not where you sit on top of a building and shoot people with a sniper rifle. You can actually go around and stealthily kill people with ropes and knives and daggers and bows. Also, if a game has a bow in it, I already love it. I love bow everything. Bow hunting, bow killing people. Just bows, man. Bows are awesome. Bows are peak. Video gaming. That all kind of started when I played Cabela's Hunts for the first time. I love, 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 love bows, man. Oh, he's not gonna die. Yes, you have some guns, but it's 99% strategy and sneaking. I'll have to look into that. Hitman. Let me put that in my notes real quick. Okay. Hitman. Sounds like that could be fun. I'll look into that tonight and see what that entails and looks like. From the trailers on PlayStation, Assassin's Creed seems like it's a stealth game. Like on one of the trailers that PlayStation has for one of the Assassin's Creeds, you're sneaking up behind somebody and you knife them. But then on some of the other ones, it looks like a straight out brawling game where you're just fighting people with swords and knives. Bet you would love it. I'll look into it, man. I will look into it. I get it in my notes. Yeah, I will look into it. Um, is there like a Hitman 1, a Hitman 2, a Hitman 3, or is it just one game? Because you know a game's good if they come out with a second one, man. There are multiple Hitman games. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You know a game's good when it's got more than one game. Because it was so good the first time, so many played it, they said, we're going to put out a second one. And we're going to make more money off this stuff. That's how you know a game's good, man. Oh yeah, you're dying. Die, 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 pig. Oh, nope, too far ahead. Damn. He's dying anyway. 2 more piggies for the pig count. Puts us at 2,222. 2222. Make a wish, y'all. I wish this damn great one would come soon. Like, next zone kind of soon. Let's see. My wife got some red cream soda today. They made 6 of those. Damn. Well, yeah, but you also get to a point where they just keep putting out the same thing or like close to the same thing, and then it's kind of like dead game. Like, come on, man. Like Call of Duty, man. That's Call of Duty. They put it out the same thing over and over and over again, and Call of Duty's been dead since the game before Cold War. The game before Cold War is the last mainstream Call of Duty that everybody played, really. 1 second, guys. My wife's calling me. What's up, babe? Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry, the wife called. We're doing ribs tonight, and she wanted to know what kind of barbecue sauce I wanted. Gotta get that Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue sauce, man. Did I miss anything? Anybody say anything while I was gone? Daymates. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I already seen that one. Okay. So, did my wish come true? Is there a great one sitting in this zone? There is not. Damn, wishing on multiple numbers don't ever work, does it? I wonder who started that. I see 3 of the same numbers. Make a wish. Because it don't work. It's usually 11-11 people wish on, but yeah, see, there's no damn big pig in that zone. Maybe my wish just doomed me. Who knows? Oh, yeah, I was going to say my wife got me some red cream soda. So good. If you never had red cream soda, it is the only good cream soda. I'm lying because white cream soda is pretty good too, but red cream soda's boss. Honestly, there's no difference except for the color. There's a 4, a 2. If you've had regular cream soda, you've had red cream soda. It's the same thing, just red. Cream soda is so good in general. Also, that's how I make my root beer floats. What? Bro, you got to. The next time you stop into like one of those older gas stations, bro, you got to get that Fago clear cream soda, bro. So good. That's the only way I make my root beer floats because I hate root beer. Freaking hate root beer. It's so disgusting. It tastes like dirt. But substitute the root beer and put in cream soda, bro. And floats. So good. So good. Especially with that vanilla bean ice cream. Not the vanilla. I'm not. Yeah. Vanilla bean ice cream, man. Not the regular vanilla, but the vanilla bean ice cream. So good. So good. If you don't mind me asking, Rihu, where are you from? Are you an Aussie or Englishman? Where does the Rihu hail from? I'd like to know. Finland. That doesn't really answer a whole lot of questions. Where is Finland? Is Finland like Britain or English? England? I don't know. It's its own country, maybe? I don't know. I don't pay attention to a map that often. Next to Sweden. Oh. My sister got married and moved to Norway. Is it close to Norway by chance? I know where that is. She is now a Norwegian. Also, I do not mean to disrespect. If anything I said is disrespectful, I just do not know where those areas are that you were talking about. Shares a border with Norway in the north. Sweet! Sweet. Do you guys have that baked fish bread? I keep seeing these videos about this, like, baked fish bread. It looks like baked bread, but when you cut it open, there's fish on it, like white fish on the inside. And it looks so yummy. Looks so damn yummy. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't trying to be, so if it did, sorry. Thank you for understanding. I appreciate it. But do you have the fish bread, bro? Or do you even know what I'm talking about? I don't know what it's called, but the next time my sister comes over, I was like, you got to bring me some of that fish bread. You don't have much cultural foods. I don't know if it's a cultural food or not. I just know that they have it over there in Norway, and it looks so good. It's like a white, flaky, buttery fish on the inside, but it looks like bread on the outside. Oh my god. And I'm not talking about like breaded. I mean, it looks like bread, like a loaf. But then you cut it open, the inside's all fish, and it just looks good. Salmon soup is one of the salmon soup. Never heard of salmon soup before. But there's not much food I don't like. I'm a big fan of sauerkraut and pork, and most people don't even like that. So there's not a lot of foods that I don't like. I would probably like salmon soup. I do like salmon. Salmon is a good fish. A lot better than tuna. Salmon and trout are probably my two favorite fish, and they're really like the only pink fish out there. It's really good. You should try it. I wouldn't even know where to begin. You just water and salmon and cook it? Or is there like a special kind of broth you need to make? Like, you know, you're leaving me out the details, man. I need the details. I'm a foodie. I'm a big fat foodie, so you bring up food and now we're going to be talking about it for half an hour. Oh, and we also eat reindeer from time to time. I feel like reindeer would be a mix between elk and, to be completely honest, not deer. I think it would be a mix between like elk and moose. I feel like moose is on the other end of the spectrum, but still like a mix between elk and moose, kind of. More like elk. Reindeer and some mashed potatoes hit hard. Oh, I was talking to some friends today. You know what I really want to try? Like one of my top have to try one day things is oh crap, now I forgot. It was literally just in my head. Crap. Now I can't remember. Oh, and as soon as I get off the live, I'm going to remember. No. It was just on the tip of my tongue. No, it was a seafood. It was a seafood. What was it? It was a seafood. Seafood. Oh, dude. I'm not going to remember now. And then I'm going to remember as soon as I get off. I'm going to have to post it in the Discord. Crap. Besides the fish bread, there was one other kind of like fish thing I wanted to really try. I think we talked about it in Rum's Discord, or not Rum's Discord, but Rum's Live the other day. No, I've had crab. Who the hell hasn't had crab before? I've had crab. Oh, crap. I talked about it in Rum's live stream yesterday, I think. Either yesterday or the day before. What was that? Me and Moody were talking about duck yesterday. I really want to try duck. What was the other one? I'm not going to remember, but then as soon as I get off this live stream, then I'll remember. Crab, depending on what kind of crab, like almost all crab's pretty good, but like depending on what kind of crab you get, will change your view on crab forever. If you get like a big old sweet snow crab legs, man, you'll be addicted for life. But if you go get you like some of those little, I can't remember what they're called, but like the little green crabs, they still taste good, but they're not gonna like make you want them over and over again, you know. So it depends on what kind of crab you get. It depends on how much you're going to like them. Yeah, I'd have to say that fish bread and duck are probably my top two have to tries one day. But there was another one that was a seafood that I can't remember now that I really want to try. Better than jellyfish? I have never even heard of somebody eating jellyfish before. What the hell would jellyfish even taste like? It'd just be like what, purple Kool-Aid, bro? A gelatinous purple Kool-Aid? What? What? What are you supposed like? I've had dude squid and octopus. I like squid a little more than octopus, but squid and octopus are really good. But like again, they're a solid food. How the hell would you even cook jellyfish? It's like gelatinous, liquidous material. Could you even cook jellyfish, or do you just have to eat it raw? And if you eat it raw, isn't it still gonna like? I guess the tentacles would they'd probably take the tentacles off, so it wouldn't steam anymore, huh? It tastes so bad. It only has a slight flavor to it. Yeah, that's like I was on a deep sea fishing tour one time, and we were using a certain kind of squid as bait, but it was like raw, live, cut up squid that was alive, and then we cut it up. And the captain said, you know, if you want to try a piece, try a piece. And as soon as I put it in my mouth, it was just so salty from where it had just been in the salt water, like so salty, puckered my face up, nasty. Would never do that again. But you fry some squid up, like if you go to a Chinese restaurant, fried squid, bro, like that kind of fried squid, mwah, so good, so good. I would not suggest cutting it up raw and putting it in your mouth, especially not any saltwater species, because they will be flippin' salty. I guess they just absorb that like salt into their skin. So, anyway, yeah, I will remember what I was talking about as soon as I get off here. I swear I will. And I'll be like, Ryu, I remember what I was talking about in the Discord. And I'll be blowing you up later. Like blowing up your messages. A little black and white squid on top of some rice. Yeah, most Chinese places have squid on the menu. I like fried squid at a Chinese place. Let's do some lo mein, bro. So good. And the texture. Everybody's like, I hate the texture of squid. It's like chewing a rubber tire. If it's like you're chewing a rubber tire, it was not cooked right. Okay, it's more like a tough version of crab meat. That's not as sweet as crab meat as well, but still, like the texture wise, it's like a tough crab meat. And it's not even really tough, it's just slightly tougher than crab. This is what I'm talking about. Now we're going to go on a tangent for like the next 2 hours talking about food, bro. Okay, you're going to have to send me some fish bread and the recipe to your salmon soup, bro, in the Discord. Well, don't send the fish bread in the Discord. You can send that in mail to my address. uh, anyway, let's talk about video games. Why did I want to go straight to Red Dead? Assassin's Creed. You should look up some Assassin's Creed videos and tell me if that looks like a game you would enjoy watching me play. If you've never played it before. If you have played it before, then just tell me your honest opinion. If you do not want me to watch it, it will not break my heart one bit. Owen says he really wants to watch me play GTA. But GTA is like so played in the YouTube communities that it's like, why would you want to watch this like the 50th person you've ever watched live stream the same game you watched the other 50 people live stream? You know, it's it's so diluted in gaming communities and YouTube communities. It's kind of ridiculous. Like everybody you know that's on YouTube has played GTA on YouTube at some point. So I'm kind of like leaning away from GTA and more towards Assassin's Creed or one of the other games that we were talking about. Oh crap, I just killed a pig, didn't I? I forgot to add it. Oh shoot. Need to start remembering. I forget to count. Probably off by like 20 pigs at this point. I gotta be pretty close. So we gotta get that. No, that's not the 4. That's the 4. We need to get that 4 and that 3. Start with this guy, 'cause he's the bigger pig. And that guy, and then that's level 1. Ooh, what are you? Oh, damn. Disappeared before I could see him. Well, we got 2 of them. That's good enough for now. Are you done watching your show? Do you want Daddy to put on another show for you? Okay, baby. Give me your tablet. You want to watch Elmo? Aren't you a little big for Elmo?
I like Elmo. I like too. You like Elmo too.
Yeah, but Junebug's smaller than you.
He's smaller.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to put Elmo on my daughter's tablet real quick. I was talking to my daughter about what she wants to get for her birthday. And I play my Switch a lot, like I was saying earlier. She wants to get a Switch that's got kitty cats on it, which I don't think they make.
I like kitty cats.
But
I like kitty cats more than you like.
I know you like kitty cats. Here you go, baby.
Journey likes dogs.
And Journey likes dogs. Yeah, I know. Anyway, I was thinking for her birthday that I would get a family Switch 2, because I don't have the Switch 2 yet. And get her like Echoes of Wisdom, the new Zelda game, Echoes of Wisdom, because it's only a 2D game and you play as a princess. So for something like that for her to start off on, and plus I'm like so involved with the entire Zelda everything, because I love Zelda so much, that it'd be something that we can enjoy together, and to get her started on Zelda. If that's something that she wants to get started into. You know, I'd probably get her something else to play as well, but I was thinking about doing that. It's fun, and it's really cool when your kids enjoy the same things you do. So I'm hoping that that's something that we can do together eventually. Let's see. 2 and 2. Did die? Maybe? Did it hit you at all? He might not die. We might have only got 1 there, guys. That's cool. That's cool. We don't need to get 2 every time. We don't need to get 2 or 3 every time. You're at 2,231 kills, guys. 2231. I instantly dropped a pig. Should be around here somewhere. No, I didn't instantly drop it. Thought I did. Did not. 500 grams of salmon, 400 grams of potatoes, 4 leeks, 3 carrots, 1.2 liters of fish broth. Okay, where the hell do I get fish broth, bro? Well, my current Walmart down the road don't sell no fish broth. What? I'm gonna have to learn how to make fish broth. 200 milliliters of heavy cream and 1 bunch of dill. See, I could do everything else, but where the hell am I gonna get the fish broth from? Is that like a normal thing that stores sell? I could probably find something. If not, I could probably find like some of those little blocks that you throw into water to make broth that'll make fish broth. I could probably find that stuff. Thank you, Rihu. I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to try it. You put potatoes in your salmon soup, so it's gonna be salmon and potatoes with veggies. I thought it would be like salmon and rice or something. I don't know. But it doesn't sound bad at all. It sounds pretty good, actually. Definitely going to have to be a must try. Like I was saying earlier, salmon and trout would have to be my 2 favorite fish to eat. It's not the most important thing, but it definitely makes it better. Oh, I bet. You definitely don't make beef stew without beef broth, so I would have to figure out how to make it, though, is all I'm saying. Either make it or buy it from somewhere. Ah, I missed that guy, and I'm out of ammo. Crap. I'm fat thumbing all my pigs today, guys. I don't know why my aim is so trash. It's because I need Deadeye. Where the hell's my Deadeye in this video game, man? It's telling me that this character can't chew some tobacco? Give me some Deadeye? Imagine having that on this game. I could just shoot like every single male boar in every zone, every time. No problems. It would probably completely break this game and make this game way too easy. It would definitely break this game and make it way too easy. Avalanche Studios, give me Deadeye, man. I need some Deadeye in my life. 3, 2, 2. So, Rihu, if you've never played, and if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I just realized I might be doing that. Sorry. If not, cool. Have you ever played this game before? The Hunter Call of the Wild? Nope. Never played the Hunter Call of the Wild. It's really fun. It's a hunting game. I mean, all you do is hunt animals, but in terms of other hunting games, this one's like the GOAT. Of course, I mean, everybody's going to say Cabela's is like the GOAT. Nostalgically, yes, Cabela's kind of the GOAT. But in terms of playability, grindability, fun, and trophies, and numbers of maps and numbers of animals, this game's the best there is on the market. And I'm a big hunting kind of guy. I love hunting, IRL and in-game. So, yeah. Anyway, if you don't have it, you should try it. It's really fun. The point of what I'm doing right now is I'm killing as many pigs as possible on this singular map. Because every time you kill an animal and you pick it up, this game is based off of a random number generator or RNG. You have a chance of anything. The pigs go level 1 through 5, and then they have what's called a 10 Fabled, or a Great One. Say if you shoot a 1, it can spawn as anything. It can respawn back as anything. A 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5. It can even spawn back as a 10. What I'm trying to do is shoot as many as possible and trying to get a Great One or a 10 to pop. It's kind of hard to pronounce my name, by the way. My friend started calling me that one day, and it sounds different in Finnish. I will maybe try it. Yeah. If you like collecting stuff, this game has a lot of that in a different kind of term. I can show you my lodge in a little bit. But like that pig I just killed, when I come back to the zone on the next run through, it's not it could come back as a level 3, but it probably won't. It'll probably either be a level 2, a level 4, a level 5, or a 10. But it really has the chance to come back as anything. As long as, I mean, it's going to come back as a male, but it could come back as a male level whatever, and it could have different fur types. Another point to this game is not just to collect great ones; it's to collect rares, like rare fur types. For each animal, there's a certain different amount of rare fur types there can be, like albino, melanistic. For the boar, you have albino, melanistic, purple gray, black brown. For the whitetail, you just have piebald, albino, whitetail, or piebald, albino, melanistic. And then, like for the mule deer, you have leucistic. Just like every animal has like a certain numbers of rare furs that it can have. And you have a chance of one of them coming back as rares. You have a chance that one of them comes back as a rare that makes diamond, which would be a super rare. And I call them super rare because that's what they are. They're super rare to get. I just went on a whole tangent while doing nothing just about, pretty much. Like I just did. So they can go aggressive. The boar can attack you. And to be honest, I get attacked by female boar all the time because the males are usually the first to run off. But there's certain animals in this game won't attack you, like whitetail won't attack you. They'll always flee. Fallow will always flee. For whatever reason, black bear and brown bear will always flee, but capercaillie birds will always attack you, just about. Badgers, I believe, can attack you. A lot of animals can attack you, but for the most part, it's just like the super, like wolves can attack you, but maybe 4 out of 5 times, instead of attacking you, they'll flee first. I guess is what I'm trying to say. So you can be attacked by animals, but it's more likely that you're not going to be attacked by animals. Unless you're just roaming around, running around the map, then you're probably pretty likely to be attacked by something. I think every map has at least one species that can go aggressive and attack you. And if it knocks you out, because they can't kill you in this game, but they can knock you out. If it knocks you out, it spawns you back at one of the outposts, which is like, I mean, you can't die and lose everything. Once you buy something in the store, you'll always have it no matter what. It is yours forever. You just have to buy ammo for it. They have like hundreds of different kinds of guns, like 5 or 6 different kinds of bows, one crossbow. Actually, no, yeah, it's just one crossbow, isn't it? Collars for all different kinds of animals, an electronic collar. Got all different kinds of fun stuff. I can show you the store. I'll show you the store real quick for you. And inventories and stuff. Also, the maps, like I know that most of the time when you're watching me do this, it's at night because I'm grinding boar. But most of the maps are beautiful. Really, like you can tell that they put work into it. They're just beautiful maps. This is supposed to be Scotland, and it is freaking awesome. Like, look at that view. Wrong binoculars. Got the sunrise over there above the mountains, the trees, the sun shining off the hillsides. You got the lake over here. That's probably the river, actually. No, that's the lake. You get this lake over here, man. Like, it's just beautiful. The reflection in the water. You can tell that they put a lot of time and effort into these maps. And a lot of the animals they do, too, because a lot of the animals are really pretty as well. I was going to show you the store. Let me show you the store. So, like, this is just rifles. They have literally every kind of gun you can think of, just about. Everything from old muskets to new, like, ARs and bolt actions. I go through all the rifles real quick. Like, hundreds of guns in this game. Like, here's some of the AR like style guns. I know, baby. Let's wait till she comes inside. Lever actions, which are my favorite. They got all different kinds of handguns, from single shots to revolvers. Like, bro, tell me that this 45 Rolston right here isn't something Arthur would be wielding. Like, that's Arthur's gun right there. You get your single shots, you got your Glocks, bro. You got that Glock 45 on a steak. You get these little 22, like, look like almost like Saugers. Got all different kinds of handguns. All different kinds of shotguns, from 12 gauge, 20 gauge, 10 gauge, 16 gauge, double barreled, lever action, pump, single shot. All different kinds of stuff, man. And you got like recurves, compounds. It's one kind of crossbow, but it's got 4 different colors to it. So I was kind of glad about that. More compounds, more recurves with different styles, more compounds, another recurve, but this one especially because you put a sight on it, and it's a freaking awesome recurve bow. Every kind of weapon has 2 different kinds of ammo you can buy for it. One that gives you a little more penetration, one that gives you a little more expansion. You got all different kinds of sights, night vision, day vision, specific sights for specific guns, different kinds of iron sights. You got sights for your handguns, your shotguns, bows, and this rangefinder bow sight is awesome because when you put the little red dot that's in the middle of the sight on your animal, hit triangle, and then a green dot will pop up. And wherever that green dot pops up on your sight, that's where you want to aim. It adjusts for the distance. It's freaking awesome. They have specific singular collars for every kind of animal in the game. And then they also have an electronic collar, which will give you access to the call for every kind of species on that map. that is allowed to be called in this game. You got decoys, you got scent eliminators, and you also have animal scents that will attract animals. Decoys for every kind of bird species, just about, minus like a lot of the land birds. Turkeys. Like, look at that wood duck. That's freaky looking. You got a dog, which I think you've seen my dog run around. There's 3 different kinds of dogs. You got your bloodhound, or yeah, bloodhound. You got a Labrador Retriever, and you have a German short-haired pointer. It's your pointer dog, your retriever dog, and your tracker dog. But you could also teach, like these 2 other dogs right here that don't start off with tracker. You could teach those how to track, and you could teach the tracker how to, say, go retrieve, or you could teach it how to point on top of being able to track, which is awesome. You have biscuits for your dogs, scent eliminator, first aid kit, so when you do get attacked, you use your first aid kit to keep you from getting knocked out. You got different kinds of binoculars. Some have rangefinder, some don't. Some are nighttime, some are daytime. And then you have feeders, tents, more tents, tree stands, tripods. I know you've seen those blinds that I run out and get into, like the square ones, which are typically used for waterfowl, but I use those for my grind just because it's a little bit easier. This game's got so much variety in its inventories, animals, species, maps, bird types. It's just so much variety in every different way. It's awesome, dude. I mean, you probably can't shoot a bunny with a point. Dude, you can go shoot a bunny with any gun in this game that you want to, but you're not going to get full score for it. That's where, like, that comes into play. So, like if I wanted to, I could shoot this 300, which is a really big gun. I could shoot a bunny with this big old AR. But say if it was going to be a gold, it's not going to be a gold anymore. It's going to be a silver. So if you use the wrong ammo, it could mess it up. But the game also makes it really easy to tell you what kind of ammo you should be using for whatever animal you are hunting. It won't explode. You'll still be able to pick it up and taxi it. It just won't be a gold anymore. It'll be silver instead. And the way that works is the animals have different tiers in this game. The highest being the great one, and then one step down from that is diamond, and then gold, and then silver, and then bronze. If it was going to score gold, but you shot it with the wrong type of ammo or the wrong gun, it is now, instead of going to be gold, it's going to be silver. It will drop a tier. If you shoot it with the right stuff, though, and hit vitals without messing up the trophy, like say if you're shooting a deer, you don't want to shoot in the antlers, of course. So without messing up the trophy and shooting it with the right ammo, it will be a gold if you shoot a gold. Ooh, cool. Yeah. I should probably get a hunting. No. There are no permits in this game. You do have to buy each individual map as like a DLC, though. That's like the one kind of sucky point to the game, but it helps support the creators who put out these wonderful maps like every 6 months anyway, so I don't mind it. I guess I could show you some of the maps too, can't I, while I'm here? Oh, yeah. If you're going to go hunting in real life, you need to. You got several different maps across the world in this game, everywhere from North America. You have a map in Africa, Australia, Canada, like everywhere. Ireland. They're just maps everywhere. There's one map that has tigers on it. I have Finland. Which one? Emerald? That's Australia. Thunder Britannia? That's Asia, I'm pretty sure. That's the one that's got tigers. Selwiesen? That's Germany. Reventuli Coast? That's Finland? North edge of the Baltic Sea. That's a really good bird map. It also has rabbits on it as well. White-tailed deer, moose, brown bear, lynx. It says something about the northern lights, but then it really doesn't say anything other than it's north edge of the Baltic Sea. But that's cool. At least now I know where that's at on the map. That's pretty close to like Ireland, Germany, and what's that other white dot over there? Hirschfelden. Reventuli means the Northern Lights. Oh, it said something about the Northern Lights when I was looking at the game details. So that makes sense. Cool, cool, cool. Dude, this game has a little bit of everything. Oh, I should show you a cabin. The cabins are really cool, especially on this. No, actually not on this map. ASCII Ridge cabins are better, but it still has some pretty good houses on this map. I could go show you one of those. So this is one of the outposts. It just looks like a tent, but it's not one of the tents I placed down. It's actually technically an outpost. And then I'll take you to one of the house outposts as well. Some of the outposts, depending on what map you are, look like cabins. Some look like updated houses. There are actually quite a few northern lights here. Sweet. My favorite two outposts are the ones on ASCII that look like log cabins, and then the ones on Emerald Coast. This is one of the outposts. It looks like a straight up house in Scotland or Ireland or whatever. Brick, you got the door, you got all these different rooms, got your fireplace. Those aren't trusty mounts from things that I've shot. Those are just what we're already here. Got your cache, got you a bed to sleep in to change the time. Got you a bathroom that you can't use. The bathrooms in Africa you can lift up the toilet lids. The outposts in Africa are pretty cool too. They're kind of like tents with mosquito mesh all around them. Look at that, there's a pumpkin. There's also shooting ranges on a lot of the maps that you can use just to practice and play with your gun. That's pretty fun. But yeah, I mean, like this game's got just so much versatile, like so many different things. From like the amounts of weapons that it has, to the amounts of animals, to the amounts of fur types that all the animals have, to the amounts of trophy types. It's just awesome. And I'll show you my lodge later if you stay on. Is there a shooting range? Yeah, I said that. I can take you to one real quick, I guess. I'll take you to the shotgun shooting range over on. Where's that at? Salweezen. Yeah. So on Salweezen, because it's like basically all birds, there's only a shotgun shooting range there. But on some of the other maps, you'll have rifle ranges that you can also like use your pistols and stuff that have like animals that you shoot at that gives you scores and stuff. It's pretty cool. This one specifically, because this map's pretty much all bird or small game species, only has a clay shooting range. But it is also for one of my one of my favorite ranges. It's just really cool how they integrated the flying discs and stuff. It's really cool. Sorry about the kids crying in the background, guys. You could have like up to 8 people on your map. You could have one of your friends up there in the booth changing the different things. You sit back here, whistle, and the clay pigeon shoots out. You can go step up, and go another, it's got your different distances down here in the bottom hand corner. 15 meters. I don't know what this one even is. You just whistle, and it shoots out of clay, and then you shoot the clay. I'm missing everything because I'm using 22 instead of a shotgun. But it also keeps your score in the top right. So how many shots I've taken and how many discs I broke. I've broken 0 discs, taken 3 shots. No way, that should have hit. Alright. No, come on. Oh, fat fingered it. Also, when you're shooting here at the range, you get unlimited ammo, so you don't have to worry about replacing your ammo from shooting too many targets or discs. Dude, it looks like I'm hitting every single one of these, and I'm missing them all. I'm using the stupid 22. Dixie baby, inside voice. I didn't even see the scope on that one, or the clay pigeon on that one. Really? Am I not being thrown clay pigeons right now? Are they being thrown? Oh, they are being thrown. I'm just not seeing them because they're off to the side. Ooh, close. Anyway, back to grinding. There's a regular shooting range, and then there's like that clay pigeon shooting range as well. Um. Oh, damn, you went into description and everything, Ryu. Cut the leeks into thin strips, wash them well, peel and slice the carrots, cut the potatoes into cubes, cut the fresh salmon into large cubes, chop the dill finely. Yeah, awesome, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am a big fat foodie, man. I love food. Love me some food. I was mostly talking to you, but that works too. Oh, sweet. Is there anything else you guys would want to watch me play tonight? Like one of the games I already have, like Red Dead, Among Us, Wreckfest, any of those? I'm not too bored with this game yet, but it's getting to be there. Ever since I played Red Dead, I just get bored of this game really quick for some reason. And that never used to happen. I used to play this game for like 12 hours without getting bored. Daddy didn't say shut up. Daddy said inside voices. Do, 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 do. Can you get Georgia, please? With John Honor doesn't matter, so I just like messing around. It kind of does though, because like, well, I guess it doesn't because you have like $20,000, but it also kind of does because stores will sell you stuff cheaper if you have good honor. If you have good honor, they'll sell you stuff at a discounted price. If you have bad honor, they'll fucking hike that price up on you. So what was $1,000 Arabian horse could be a $1,200 Arabian horse, or if you have good honor, it could be an $800 Arabian horse. So it does and it doesn't matter at the same time. Is that what you're wanting to watch me play, Rihu? Some Red Dead? I still have. I think the only legendary animal I have left is the panther. Yeah, because I just got the pronghorn. No honor gives better loot for looting bodies. Really? No wonder why I always just get chewing tobacco. That sucks. I didn't know that. I did blow up a train once though and looted the whole thing. Got like $300 from that. Yeah. Anyway, the only legendary animal I have left is the panther. Because I got the last bison and I got the last pronghorn as well. The other day. So if you guys are wanting to watch me play that, that's probably what I would do is just go get the Panther. Oh, 5 medium. 5 medium, guys. We have a 5 medium. Let's go. Diamond potential. Is it going to make it? Is it not going to make it? Let's find out. If you pay attention for a second here, I'll show you what I'm talking about when I say diamonds and stuff. He's going to die. He's dead. Let's go pick him up and find out. So, other than great ones, diamond is the biggest scoring animal you can get in the game. And this guy made diamond. See on the bottom left where it says diamond with the silver thing there? It's a diamond. It's got a super high score. Ow. Damn. Okay then. Thanks for joining and hopping on today, Rihu. I appreciate it. Giving me somebody to talk to. Of 2,236 kills, that is my 31st diamond. I'll be completely honest. If nobody else is on here watching besides you, because nobody else is saying anything, I might just get off for the night because not having anybody to talk to. Plus, the girls are getting rowdy now and being super loud, and I don't want that in the background of my videos. I might just get off if you're the only person watching whenever you get off. Yeah. Yeah, when they tend to get rowdy, I'll mute myself a lot. And I know you guys don't want to just hear silence all the time, so it's better to play whenever they're napping or sleeping. They're not doing that right now. Instead, they're being loud and obnoxious. But that is kids for you. I hit him. Didn't hit him very well, but I hit that second one, so that's 2 pigs. 2 piggies. Here's the first one. Second one should have went too far. Oh, also this game has an awesome tracking mechanism. You see the footprints from all the animals on the ground, so you don't have to hit like some kind of dead sins or something like that, and you can just track the ones that got blood. And also in the top right, it tells you if it's very low, very high, medium blood rate, what percentage they're at for like vitality. It's pretty cool. I should state that that is a perk though. You have to unlock that, but it doesn't take very long to do that. A lot of your perks you can unlock pretty quickly. Ooh, I can't wait to eat these ribs tonight. Rihu's got me hungry. Rihu, have you ever eaten trout? Trout's a lot like salmon. Trout and salmon are my 2 favorite fish. They're both pink fish. like pink meat fish. They're both really yummy. I'd have to probably pick trout over salmon though, to be honest. Unless I'm just grilling it, then it might be salmon. But I like the smoked trout. Smoked trout's pretty good. They're really cold water. Like they like streams, rivers, and lots of cold water. They're really yummy. I got this aggressive female is gonna try to attack me if I'm too close. Watch what happens. Ooh! I got a little health bar on the bottom right, and as it goes down, it could go all the way down, but she's fleeing right now. It could go all the way down, and then I knock out, and then all it'll do is it'll respawn me in this tent right here. It's not too bad. It doesn't take anything away from me though when I get knocked out either, which is kind of awesome. I'm running with the Badgers. I can spot that other one, that'd be nice. Running with the Badgers, shooting at the boar, killing my way to the northern shore. We're gonna get a little closer because there should be some more pigs coming up the hill here. I'm supposed to say that to me. Okay. We're just gonna shoot that level 3. And I think we're gonna end it here, guys. Ryu's getting off and nobody wants to talk. And I'm not gonna sit here being bored with my girl screaming in the microphone. So this will probably be the last boar right here. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Da-da-da-da. Oh, not yet. You said like 15 minutes, like 10 minutes ago. You got any ideas about when you're gonna get off? If it's gonna be 5 more minutes, I don't know if I want to restart, start a whole new run. Because the whole run takes probably about 10 to 15 minutes. In this zone we're going to right now, it's the last run. The last of my run, but usually doesn't have any boar, that's why I was going to get it on that last run. Yeah, oh, there are boar in here, never mind. There's 4. And 3. Let's see if we can shoot those 2 guys. Okay, over here. These will be my last 2 boar, and I'll call it. These 2 boar will make 2,243 kills into this card. Okay, this is my last 2 pigs. I just gotta pick these guys up. I appreciate everybody joining and watching. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their day. And don't forget, guys, keep on grinding.